Hello and welcome to the YouTube video. This is the start of a new series, sort of starting on my history playlist, of course, which is me looking at parts of history that aren't necessarily spoken about much that I'm passionate about. Of course, I'd like to talk about all aspects of history that I'm passionate about. However, A, that would take about 8 years, and B, many of it has already been done by other YouTubers such as Civil History and History Matters at much higher quality than me, so I definitely checking out their videos as well. However, this new playlist, like I said, is a good balance of things I'm passionate about, but things that aren't necessarily discussed much on YouTube or in history generally, I think to be gone over. So first of all, we're starting off with an absolute nice classic in my opinion, and that is the Battle of the Somme. So let's get straight into the video. Just before the Battle of the Somme, the British were absolutely outraged. On the 5th of June 1916, Lord Kitchener was of course struck by a mine just off Orkney in Scotland, and the British have lost one of their best field marshals in history. So to replace him, they had, of course, Sir Douglas Haig, who would be the new Field Marshal and General of the British Army, and straight away got thrown in the deep end with, of course, the battle plan for the Battle of the Somme. The Battle of the Somme was probably never going to happen if the Battle of Verdun wasn't launched by the French back on the 21st of February. However, to relieve pressure off the French, the British thought, well, why not just make a diversion? It was pretty simple, quite frankly. And on the 1st of July 1916, the British prepared their troops, and at 7 AM, they went over the top. And within literally seconds, all hell started to break loose. On the first day alone, 57,420 casualties were on the British side, of which around 19,740 were killed across all British Empire forces. Predominantly British, South African and New Zealand troops were the ones that were most hit. However, it did start to work, as also the Germans, they didn't fare too well. As to complete the whole Battle of the Somme, the Germans lost around 180,000 had 180,000 casualties on the German side, of which most, we don't know the true figures, but it was estimated to be around 120,000 Germans were killed throughout the whole Battle of the Somme. However, the Field Marshal Sir Douglas Haig still didn't change his battle plan, as although, of course, well, that is a lot of men killed, it was definitely working. The French, they did start to slightly push forward at Verdun. It would take the French till the 8th of December, of course, win the Battle of Verdun, but nevertheless, it was relieving pressure off the French army, and so the British could keep going. And also, the British managed to wage intense psychological warfare, Battle of the Somme, as it was the first use of tanks used in the First World War, such as the British predominantly used the Little Willie tank and the Mark V tank, which were all groundbreaking technology. I mean, you could simply go over the German trenches, machine guns, 60mm guns, 6-pound guns, and these were incredibly effective. Some did break down, definitely. However, nevertheless, it was great. Again, that is psychological warfare. It's finest, really. I mean, a German soldier in 1916, seeing that coming towards them, it's going to frighten the life out of them. So it did start to work. However, fighting continued day after day, pretty much. And the Western Front was, for once, since about 1914, mobile again. However, that all came to an end on the 18th of November 1916. The Battle of the Somme concluded with a British and Allied victory. However, the British only advanced by 850 yards at the cost of around 350,000 casualties, of which between about 245,000 to 270,000 were killed. However, it was still a morale boost nonetheless, as it was a British victory. I've already given the Germans, isn't it, of course, and within a month or so, well, exactly a month later, on the 8th of December, the Battle of Verdun ended with French victory as well. So it definitely was well needed for the Allies. It definitely did. Probably was the first kind of, I guess you'd say, penny drop of kind of, the Allies are going to win the war, the Germans and the Austrians, we're going to win kind of aspect of it. But nevertheless, it was a very, very costly campaign, and it is the deadliest battle in human history in terms of intensity and simply lives lost for good reason. So that's it, everyone. That is the end of the first video. Nice, short and brief. Quite nice talk about aspects of history which, like I just said, I'm passionate about that aren't spoken too much. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.